It's always like a yellow tinge in here. We need more lights on. That one over there. All lights are on. Bring it on. Turn on the lights. It's over on this side, I think. Behind me here. Bam! No, it's over here. On this one here.
We did it.
No.
We did it already.
Nope. Oh, see there? Whoa. Jake and Christy here. Got that king badge going on there. Dang. All right. Still trying to figure out the internet for the new place. I'm getting close. I had it kind of fired up today, but then I lost it. Stacy wants to.
We thought we would have it maybe down there tonight.
Yeah,
right?
No, I don't know about that. It's going to be good enough. We'll try it though. And then Stacy wants.
Oh my gosh! Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Look at everybody.
Look at them all.
Hi guys.
Hi y'all. We're going to share with you what we decided to do. Besides move. All right. Hello. Come on in. Hit that thumbs up. We'll see what's cracking. Besides garlic. Do you know that garlic is a natural antibiotic? That this is what the big pharma does is they steal the little things in here that they think are good for you and they try to synthesize it and medicalize it and petroleumize it and then give it to you in a pill so they can charge you money for it. But it's a seed-bearing plant that's right here that the Most High gave you for your health and well-being. And it's garlic, a natural antibiotic. What is it, 4 cloves? What is it, stats on that?
Oh, well, I mean, it's basically like 4 cloves of garlic are equivalent to, like a dose. It's not, I don't even like to call it an antibiotic because
whatever.
It's just, you know what? Food is for your health and
That's
food
right.
is for your body
Medicine.
and food is for your strength and food is medicine. Yes.
Yes.
So the foods that you could add in your daily life, I think are so important because if you add them to what you do every single day, that's very powerful. If you're putting crud in it,
over processed food, whichever one is,
then stuff happens. And that's when you get
all by design.
Yeah. Dis-ease and you get sickness and, you just don't feel right. So we want to put good things in our bodies. So that's why stuff like this is so powerful. Yeah. Onions, garlic. I mean, these things are powerful things.
Punchers. All right, let's get some dessert.
Yeah, look at everyone. I want to see everybody.
Hello, everybody.
It's like everyone looks like they're in good spirits today. I just feel the energy coming through the screen tonight.
She feels the energy.
I feel it from all of you guys.
And we've been filling orders like crazy. If you want to get some tea or candles or anything for your presents, we can still get them shipped to you. And most of the pearl powder's out the door. Again, we got more coming in. So if you want to get some, get on the list. And what was the other thing?
What was on the list? I don't know.
I forget.
Sarah just asked about how long she should leave her apple scraps to make her apple cider vinegar. So generally, you can do a couple things. If you just leave it in there, make sure you stir it the first couple weeks, and you stir it the first couple weeks, and because you don't want mold or anything to get on top of it. And then you can leave it a couple months, and then go back and check it out. You might get a little SCOBY on top, kind of like this rubber-looking thing, kind of like you get on kombucha, and go ahead and just maybe taste it or smell it and see how it's doing. And if you want it to go a little longer, you can, and then strain it through and bottle it. And then you got apple cider vinegar. Oh, that's nice. Listen to Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. Oh, she said, who is this? Goat Love Fun. I made your lip balm from years ago. You know what's so funny about that? It was olive oil and honey lip balm. I made them out in little jelly jars. That is still like one of my favorite lip balms. And I still have, I make those and they last forever. I still have one because I made a bunch of them that day when I did that video. And that was a long time ago. And I still have them and they're still good.
Digestive enzymes, since you don't have a gallbladder. Maybe look into having some of those. Stacy, what brand do you like?
I really like the Mass Zymes by Optimizers. Mass Zymes. M-A-S-S. Zymes, Z-Y-M-E-S. They're wonderful.
And what are they?
your digestive enzymes.
Digestive enzymes. Suppose if you
help
don't have a
you
gallbladder, you might want to look into that. And we're not doctors. We don't play one on YouTube, but
look into
we
it
have
because
used this stuff.
if you don't have a gallbladder, you don't have the juice to help, just like you use dishwashing soap to break down the grease when you're washing dishes. So you don't have that to break down the fats in your body. So that would be something like that is very helpful. Probably for the rest of your life, that would be very helpful for you. But do your research on all this. Okay. Oh, Judy gets body points because she's here and she's sick. You came to class sick. Good job.
Good. You're going to learn something on how you can even.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right. So let's see. Let me see. No gallbladder, take Tudka. Yeah, Tudka's good too. All right. Oh, so someone who's this living in life force. Wait. Oh, my necklace is back. Is that right? Yeah, it was broken. I had to get it fixed. Oh, so wait. Tracy says, any kimchi products you recommend? Well, actually, funny that you're talking about that.
Make your own kimchi.
I'm going to show you. We're going to do something tonight while we're talking about other stuff too. Because, people are going out and, you go to the grocery store, everything's really expensive. And then you want to do stuff that's healthy and you don't really need to eat too much of it. You know how I talk about fermented foods. So I'm going to kind of show you a cool one that maybe you might like. You can have out and put it on the table and just give you some ideas to know that you don't need to have a recipe to do a lot of this stuff. And I'm just going to show you how easy it is to do stuff. And it doesn't really take long. The longest thing I'm peeling garlic. That's probably the hardest part you're going to have to do on this because garlic is powerful. And when you ferment it, just remember it becomes more powerful. Did anyone used to ever watch Batman? Remember, or even like Superman, Superman was just a nerdy guy with his glasses and his suit on. And then all of a sudden when he turned into Superman, he was like a little superhero and he can fly through the sky and beat up people and all that. Well, that's what's going to happen. Like when you ferment these powerful things like garlic and onions, they're going to get more powerful in your body. So it's pretty cool stuff. And let's say you don't like the bite to like radishes or onions or garlic. It'll kind of calm it a little bit. So that
I haven't even been saying nothing. Are you really kicking me under the table already?
I just bumped into you.
If you guys haven't gotten Stacy's fermenting book, it might be something to pick up if you're really interested in fermenting. There's a lot of recipes in there, and it's available at offgridwithdougandstacy.com, not the Missouri Tea Company. Man, we got a bunch more tickets sold for the conference coming up, the Homesteading Life Conference. We hope to see you guys there. Hands-on classes. Me and Stacy and I are super accessible.
Great birthday presents.
Yeah.
Anniversary presents.
There'll be like-minded people there.
Holiday presents.
Lots of activities for the kids. Bring your kids. They're free. And we have some tickets left, and we hope to see you guys there. Hannibal, Missouri, or Vandalia, Missouri in May. So we hope to see you guys there. And that'll give you a lot of great ideas on what you should be doing in your garden in the spring and summer. And you'll be able to butcher some chickens and just the whole nine. So we're really going to have a good time. HomesteadingLifeConference.com. Oh,
so is it Cheryl got a nettle tea today? Please tell me what it's good for again. So nettle tea is very good for urinary tract. Possibly if you get UTIs or it's helpful for these things. Just know these are just things that if people testimonials
the FDA
from people and all that, right? All this good stuff.
Message.
So, and nettle's also good at
but grandma does
antihistamine, and it's good for like allergies. So it's a great one to do right before allergy season comes. So if you're proactive and you're drinking this, you could drink it hot or cold. I like it both ways, hot or cold. It's very, very good with treating with allergies and things like that too.
Nettle tea.
The nettle, it is one of the most nutritious. It's loaded in nutrition, vitamins and minerals. So it's huge like that. So for urinary health, both men and women, and allergies, especially before allergy season. And then it's loaded in a lot of nutrition.
She said, my pearl powder is producing lots of vivid dreams.
That is so funny.
We get a lot of testimonials about that.
Like
it calms your mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the fourth one that I've heard.
Yeah. Get your pearl powder here, y'all. Seawater premium pearl powder from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy at the Missouri Tea Company. There's the link. What is good for rheumatoid arthritis?
So
she's still peeling garlic.
I'm trying to peel garlic and talk at the same time. Well, probably the first thing that I would do if I had RA, because I would change my water. I would make sure I was drinking structured water. Look into structured water. We always talk about tmhw.net, but structured water is very helpful to help even through the joints, through the body, aches and pains. A lot of people notice lots of things start to change when they just change the water that they're drinking. So that would be one thing that I would definitely do. And then for me, just make sure, I would really cut back. I know a lot of people that do have RA can't tolerate gluten as well until I would get my gut healthy.
The guy glyphosate.
I would definitely, maybe stay away from any like breads, pasta, cereals, crackers, anything like that. Just eating whole foods, like, some sweet potatoes and potatoes, and just see how that goes. But I would do the water first before anything. And of course, your good meats, eggs, lots of meats and eggs.
Lots of meats and eggs.
I would do things like ghee.
Ghee. We were just talking about that this morning, how a lot of people don't even utilize ghee, and it's so good for you.
Because even the potatoes might mess you up a little bit. But, I can't, there's so much to know about a person. You can't. But just like structured water, tmhw.net. And then I would also just, look at my diet, making sure you're eating real whole foods, using good saturated fats like ghee when you're cooking, good eggs, pasture eggs, stuff like that. Liver, cooking some liver. Liver would be wonderful too to add to your diet. Okay. What do I do? Did I do it all? Oh, not yet. Karen.
I get artesian well water. Does it need to be structured?
Yeah, well, is it your well water?
How's it being delivered to your home? In PVC pipes or copper or what?
Or is it just, or it could be in a bottle?
Structured water is tmhw.net.
Yes, to structure water, you do need to filter it first.
And also remember that a lot of your ailments and problems all start in your gut. You're eating over-processed food on the regular on purpose. They're feeding it to us. That's the food everywhere you eat, full of all kinds of nitrates and gummy gums and, crazy chemicals, biochemicals now. They even separate it from the ingredients. You have to read down in the lower paragraph now to see that it's got bioengineered food.
So Karen says she's coming out of the ground through PVC. Yes, you definitely need to structure it.
Yes.
That's how we do ours.
And ours is copper.
Well, that's the pipes, but she's just talking about what it come out. So once it's structured,
I'm just telling you, she's sucking through and getting into her house through PVC.
So
did you ever make liverwurst?
No.
Ugh.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there's Cheryl. Thanks for fixing the order. Shipping. She messed up.
No problem. That's what we're here for. If you guys want to get something from our store, we don't even scent our candles, y'all. We don't need to. They smell so delicious.
They're delicious. It smells so good.
And you don't want scented candles. You don't want any kind of a soy candle, okay? It's bad for you. Even though it might smell all Christmassy and stuff, you don't want that stuff. And beeswax candles, these are 100% beeswax candles, and they're made to purify your air. That's what they do. That's how the Most High made them. No additives required. None of our stuff has additives required. It's all from the earth. We're using nature's ingredients for a healthier use. So all of our teas are good for you. Our candles are good for you. The pearl powder is good for you. We got some more people writing in about the herbal stitches that we have.
Oh, actually, you want to read it? I have one.
Oh, you have one
You
right
just
in your
got that
pocket?
one.
Oh my
I
gosh,
did.
how do you do it?
I forgot
You
about
really
that.
have one in your pocket?
Yeah, that one.
All right, hold on now. We're going to read this here.
That's from Diana.
Diana sent us a letter. All right, there's the link right there if you want to check out any of that stuff, right? Oh my gosh. My husband has several opportunities to use the herbal stitches. He has had several injuries, and the herbal stitches were needed and worked right away. And the pearls have helped me in a great way. I have had an infection underneath one of my teeth, and my dentist wanted me to see a specialist for a root canal because I have such crooked roots. Well, I started applying the pearl powder, also brushing my teeth with it on my toothpaste and with some silver. Now I believe that the tooth is better than ever. No specialist needed. The only one we needed is Doug and Stacy. Wow, that was pretty good, isn't it?
Keep going. You didn't finish it.
Right now, my husband has a comfrey poultice on his shoulder. He fell in the woods 2 days ago. I learned this from Stacy and started growing and harvesting my own comfrey. Always eager to learn more. I'm so thankful I can, with all the hard work you both have done and putting up the great YouTube videos for us. Thank you. You both are worth your weight in gold. And that's really sweet, Dana. Diana.
It's hard to read with us.
Yeah. So there's a pearl. We got the herbal stitches remedies, always getting high praises. It actually works. You put it on a cut that you might think needs stitches, and this thing will stop the bleeding and seal it up. And it's all herbs.
But just like anything else, you just have to look and see what's up, and be practical, because if it's like a huge gash or something, you may need medical help. So just remember, it's not going to fix everything.
What
Okay, I want to show
candles.
this.
We'll just start. Oh, there's.
Oh, he's got his new name.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Crazy things. What's up,
Okay.
Southwest Virginia?
I want to show you guys something.
Show them. Come on, we're getting on. I thought you were going to ferment
So
something.
this is garlic.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you notice how it's sprouting.
Yeah, that's good.
Starting to sprout. Did you know that it makes it extra powerful when they start to sprout?
Yeah.
So now, remember what I said about Superman and Batman when it turns into a superhero? When we ferment this, because it's sprouted, it's going to be more dynamic and more awesome and more healthful. So we're going to use these today because I had a couple bulbs that were really sprouting. So that's what we're going to use in this today. So no, if you have this, some people are like, ooh, it's bad and I'm going to throw it away. Don't throw it away. Use it. Don't forget to use it, okay? All right, you guys want to do something real quick? You can answer questions and stuff, and I'm just going to kind of talk you through it. But I just saw, I'll just see things, and I thought, oh, this looks like fun. I think I want to do it. So we're going to do it today. I thought you might want to do it. Some of you, anybody can do it. It doesn't take very long. Kids, guys, girls, anybody. You can use any size jar you want. So I'm going to put it in a half gallon, but I'm wondering. You never have enough space in your refrigerator, right?
Yeah, you want to filter your water, then structure it. That's structured, filtered water right there.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it I might put it in this size one. I'm going to make it in a little one today. Okay. Most people have half gallons.
No, we don't use stearic acid in our candles. They harden on their own.
Yeah, all it is beeswax. Melted
100%.
beeswax, unrefined beeswax.
Copper
filtered.
cups will be back in shop soon, so keep an eye out for those. 100% copper, no coatings, no fillers. Everything we do is 100 because we want you guys to get the most benefits.
Okay.
Cabbage.
A cabbage. Most people have cabbages. I have a few of these. Where are they? Leftover jalapenos from the garden.
You want to use your honey garlic mixtures, but you can keep them for years in your pantry. But you shouldn't be, because you should be using it. Yes, pearl powder works, and you guys can get yours here.
So I'm going to cut some of these jalapenos. I'm going to put a little bite to mine. If you don't like really spicy, you know, you can just put a little bit in there. Or if you have red pepper flakes would work fine too. Just put a little bit in there, because believe it or not, it just gives it a little bit when it ferments. Because remember, fermenting is going to cut the bite. So if you're a person who does not like spicy, you will like a little spice in your ferments, because it really does give it a little more of a zing. So you're just going to take the pepper, and I'm just going to cut them in some pieces here.
And parasite cleanses are awesome. Everyone has parasites. You guys want to get rid of them. Stop eating sugar too if you can. Or cut way back. And eat your enzymes, your digestive enzymes.
All right. So I'm going to put some of my hot peppers at the bottom.
There's another testimonial about the pearl powder. I've been using the pearl powder for brushing my teeth, and they feel so smooth after. Also, with castor oil, the pearl powder around my eyes, and I'm waiting for the perfect vision again.
It's incredible. Okay, did you see how I just put some jalapenos at the bottom like that? And then
there's the link for pearl powder.
What I'm going to do, here, put that over by you. Can you put it over there, my water?
I use honey, not sugar. Yes, honey and maple syrup are a great alternative.
So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Well, it's like the old days. And then
I'm going to get my cabbage. Now I'm going to, on this one, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm not going to shred it like you normally see. I'm going to cut them in chunks. Like I could just pick them up and just eat them. So I'm going to peel off. I already rinsed this off. So when you get yours, make sure you're rinsing it off. Your jar has been cleaned. You don't have to like stick it in the dishwasher and get it all hot. I mean, soap and water, just rinse off your jar is all you need to do.
And yes, pearl powder helps with all teeth issues because it helps build back your teeth.
Bones, skin, hair. Yeah.
But only use a quarter teaspoon a day. Do not exceed that.
You know, a quarter is all you need, and then you can put it into your beauty products, like mix it in your lotion, put it in your tooth powder or your toothpaste.
And the pearl powder link is right here in the comment section under my name. I keep dropping it for you guys, or you can go to the MissouriTeaCompany.com.
Oh my gosh, this is not peeling off very well.
It's not the great
I want to save those.
That's your top.
Yeah. So you want to save these because we're going to put them on top.
We're going to put them on top. Doug knows how to ferment. Thousands and thousands of jars went fermented under my nose. I know how to do it. I just let her do these classes. Makes her feel good. All right, so in case you just joined it, no big drama tonight. We're just talking about fermenting.
Well, you can talk about drama.
We're talking about, health, and that the most capable hand is at the end of your wrist. If you're new around here, Stacy and I have lived off-grid in a log cabin for 15 years, and we live just like the Amish, and now we're actually moving to a bigger land property, and we'll be sharing that adventure with you guys coming up.
So did you see how I just kind of cut them in pieces like this? And I'm just going to kind of shove them in there.
Shove them in
I'm going to just shove them in the jar. Where's the jar? Can you see? I'm just going to kind of push them in there. See, like that. Big old hunks. Okay, we'll cut a little bit more. Keep talking while I'm doing this.
Yeah, you might get a couple pieces of your garlic to get kind of hard and chewy while it's sitting in the honey.
And if it could be, if it's icky, then don't eat those. If you want, sometimes they can get chewy. Yeah. See how I have a nice little chunk like that? I'm just going to chunk them in there like that.
Chunky.
See, I'm going to cut this one in half.
Y'all, we've been hearing an uptick of the airplanes. I don't know if you missed that.
Yeah, every day we see a bunch of little airplanes.
And apparently, I talked to you guys about how they okayed for the feds to collect this data, fly over your area with low-flying planes, and checking your ground for minerals that they need, uranium and lithium and all this stuff, whatever. And what I did find out was it's actually deeper than that. Missouri has already done it all. And what they did recently, that was the news story, was they actually turned over the whole thing to the feds. So that's a huge problem. So just keep your eye out for that stuff, low-flying planes. And just remember what the DOD wants, the DOD gets.
All right. I need my.
Your sweet potatoes will sprout themselves when they're ready. You just need to keep them in a cool, dry spot.
Okay, I have some kind of getting mushy beets from the garden too. So what I'm going to do is get some of these beets. So what's going to happen is the beets are going to bleed into here, and it's going to turn really pretty purple. So I'm going to put a few hunks of beets in there.
No, you don't need to refrigerate your garlic and honey. Just keep it out of direct sunlight on the counter or anywhere in a cool area. All this stuff is easy going, y'all. This is all from way back in the day. They didn't have refrigerators and they didn't have all this stuff going on. This is all grandma medicine stuff right here.
Okay. So I put that, and I peeled my beet as well. I peeled it. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay. Then I'm going to put my garlic at the top.
Was that a cooked beet?
No.
Raw beet.
It's kind of a raw, mushy. It's got kind of older, but I don't want to get rid of it. So I'm going to use it. So here's my little sprouted pieces of garlic. I'm going to put a few on the top like that. Okay, see how I did that? So I did some hot peppers. I did my big hunks of cabbage. I put some beets at the top, and then I put some garlic. Okay, just like that. And then, I wish I had my masher.
Well, you
I
should have brought it.
I wasn't prepared. Sorry. So then here's the other thing. I love dill. And dill, a lot of people don't realize, you just see it growing, for pickles. People grow it in the garden in the middle of summer. It comes up if you plant the seeds really early in spring. Dill will come up very quickly, and you'll get the little sprigs, like these little guys. They'll start coming up like little fuzzies, and then it'll grow. You could grow it all summer long, and it will grow all the way, through winter, and go through maybe a frost or two. It lasts a long time. If you have a greenhouse, it'll go through winter a while, and you can get dill. So what we're going to do with this is I'm going to take a big hunk of this dill, just like this, and I'm going to break it up a bit, stems and all. Okay, I'm going to push that in there too. See, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, and then I need my water, except for go dump half that out.
Why?
Because I don't need that much. I'm going to put salt in it too. Don't do it yet, because I got to put my salt in it. Will you dump half of that out, please?
Okay, we just poured it there.
Because I don't want to. No, I'm going to do the salt and mix it first. So I'm not going to use a whole half gallon of water. I'm only going to probably use a quart, because 2 quarts make it, and I already have stuff in here. So he's going to dump half of that out, because I only need half of it. Now we use the real salt by Redmond.
Redmond Real Salt.
Okay.
Off grid with DougandStacy.com. Hit that
I
shop
go
tab.
through a heck of a lot of it.
Yes, we
cooking,
do.
For everything. So stock up on salt. That's the one thing. Like, I make sure that I have the big bags of salt, because you need it for so much. And it used to be a type of paying, for salaries and wages and money way back when. And it really is, because it helps to flavor your food, and it's amazing. So I'm going to use about a quart of water, and I need, in a half gallon, I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of salt. Okay. So that means if I had, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of salt.
Come on now.
So if I had a quart, if I did half this, I had a quart, it would be 1 heaping tablespoon. And if I had a half gallon, it's going to be 2 heaping tablespoons. Okay. Because 2 quarts equals 1 half gallon. Got it? All right. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons.
1.
Make it good. 1. Did I get it on you?
Oh my gosh.
2.
That's not really 2.
What was it? I got some on you. Okay. And then we got to stir it up. Can you stir it up?
Don't try this at home.
And then we're going to stir it up. And then we're going to pour it over my little beautiful ferment that I just made up. And I probably need more water. You probably poured too much out.
No, I did just what you told me.
High five.
Gosh, I don't need all those negative vibes.
Then you have a couple of ways to do this. So if you just have a jar with a lid, I would get the top of your cabbage, and I'm still going to use the top of my cabbage. Piece of this like this, and I'm going to cover it up really good. Push it down. So it's pushing everything underneath. I don't want anything to float up. So it's in there really good, so nothing's going to float up out of that. And then I don't have my flat with me, but if you have the flat and then the top, you're going to put it on and you're going to set it somewhere where you can see it, because what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to burp this every single day. I don't have a flat. So imagine the whole lid's on there. And you're going to burp this every single day.
Unless you have to get the basin tops.
No, I'm not ready to talk about that. Wait, this is just option one. So then every day you're going to burp it a little bit, and because it's going to start building up little bubbles.
You want the air out, but don't let any in.
Yes. So we just want to burp it a little bit and close it. And as the days go on, it'll kind of smell cabbagey and may smell garlicky a little bit. You're going to let it set for 2 weeks.
It might even flow out of there.
10 to 14 days. And you're going to watch it because it might produce a little bit more liquid. So if it does, you can pour a little bit out and just wipe it. You're not going to hurt it or anything. I definitely would put this underneath a bowl.
Yeah, or a plate.
Because it might get a little oozy. So that's option one. You burp it every day for the 2 weeks. And then after the 2 weeks, you will go ahead and taste it. See how it tastes. Take this little cabbage leaf off, taste it and see if you like it. You might want to mix all the stuff together and then put it in your refrigerator. It's going to last many, many months in the refrigerator.
Salt's not white. And yes, pearl powder will help with your...
Well, you're not saying it helps. We've had many testimonies about this.
Glaucoma.
Yeah, we've had a lot of testimonies about eyes, cataracts, and glaucoma. It's very helpful.
Yes, very helpful.
They say. So here's option two. Or if you have fermenting lid, there's other lids. I like the mason tops. Or if you have a fermenting top, you can use a fermenting top and you can put that on top just like that. And then you're going to put your ring on it. And then I put it on a bowl too, and then just let it hang out for your 2 weeks. You don't have to burp it this way. You don't have to baby it. Just if you do the lid without the fermenting top. And then that way, after 2 weeks, same thing. You're going to take this off, put your flat back on, taste it, of course, then put it back in the refrigerator, and then you'll have this tasty little thing. As you can see right now, do you see how the beets are bleeding into it? It's going to look really pretty. All right. So that's that. Here's another option. Mason Tops also has these really nice weights. So you could push that cabbage leaf down even more like that with the weight. If you're not quite sure, and then go like that. Okay. So here's an easy ferment. You can do it. Like you could layer whatever you want, but
she just used like not even a half of the cabbage, less than half probably of the cabbage.
Yeah, because like right now, the people that were using their house, I'm going to go ahead and make them one too. As a little surprise. So there's.
Do you have a flat?
Yeah, I can get
surprise.
Surprise! Here's your ferment. Here's the other thing. Oh, and I forgot to do it. So here's onions. I was going to put onions into it.
Oh my gee.
And peppers. So there's lots of different things you can do with it. You have red peppers. You have onions. You could even do. You want to do some the jalapenos or spicy peppers, and you might want to do a layer of onions, and then maybe you might do a little bit of cabbage if that's all you have. You want to put some regular peppers. If you had green peppers, you want to do a layer of carrots and cut them up in little nubs. You can do it like that, like lasagna style. If you don't want to do cabbage at all, you could do like peppers at the bottom. You could do onions. You could do cauliflower. You could do carrots. You could do beets. You could then do your herbs at the top. But make sure you push everything down, because remember, everything that's underneath the water is going to stay protected, and because you don't want it to mold. So the water needs to be above it. The brine is what protects it. And remember, you are making this into a wonderfully probiotic rich food that you need. Pro meaning life, pro-life, probiotic. So you're going to add good bacteria into your gut, and it's going to help eat up the bad bacteria. And I always tell you guys, the one thing you have to remember about when you eat fermented food, don't eat the whole jar, because when it's eating up the bad bacteria in your gut and helping your gut, a lot of times people get bloaty. And if you get too bloaty, you might have eaten too much, and there's too much going on and they're having a little happy party in your gut and it's just too much, start with a tablespoon or even a half of a tablespoon, and then move up to a tablespoon, and then move up to a tablespoon and a half, and then maybe move up to 2 tablespoons. Add it, on a sandwich, or put it on top of your chili, or eat it by its side, or put it on top of taco night, just little things like that. And you can just add these things into your diet all the time. And maybe on this, you don't like the cabbage. Maybe you're the person who eats the beets, or you're the person who eats the garlic. Fermented garlic is really good. It tastes delicious.
No, you don't have to refrigerate it. It needs to be in a cool, dry spot, no direct sunlight.
That one is fermenting.
And after it's done fermenting, you don't have to put it in a refrigerator, but you can. It helps slow it down.
Well, no, you do need to put it in very cold storage.
A good cool spot.
Don't just leave it out. It needs to be, in a really cool, dark basement or a root cellar or a refrigerator. It will last much longer because sauerkraut can last a long time. They put a lot of salt on it, a whole lot of salt, and it gets mushier. And I honestly just don't like the texture as much. When you ferment it like this, it has a nice crisp taste to it, and it tastes just delicious, and it will last long time in the refrigerator. So in cold storage, I put all the stuff like in the back of the refrigerator, or in like side doors with all the condiments. Like right now, I just reorganized the refrigerator. And another one that I love to do are just jalapenos in a jar. So you just need the brine, which is the salt and the water, and then sliced jalapenos, just like you go and buy at the grocery store, those, whatever they are, the pickled jalapenos. That's what they taste exactly like. You can put them on your nachos, put them in your sandwich, put them in your soups, and they're great. So you can just have all these little condiments that you made yourself. And so this is just something a little different. It's kind of crazy, but like people like to do green beans, people like to do carrots. I just want you guys. People think it's too hard. It's not too hard. It's very, very simple to do, not hard to do. And you pay so much money to buy probiotics when you're going to get so much more probiotic benefit and strains of probiotics in stuff that you make yourself. And then when you grow it yourself, so much more. So I just want to give you a little punch in the arm and just try some of this. And right now, if you are going to the grocery store, if you get some organic produce, there's a lot more, especially during the holiday times, you'll be able to find a lot more stuff maybe that you want to use. Another one that's really good are cranberries, are excellent to ferment. Excellent. You can put them in honey and ferment them in honey. Just got to burp them, shake them up every day and burp them, make sure they're covered, and just shake them up for a couple weeks, same thing, and burp it. And then you'll have this wonderful tart, sweet tasting berry. And you can serve it maybe on your holiday, tray. People can top it on top of their beef tenderloin or something like that, or just have it on the side, and it kind of all blends really good
just
together.
Eat a spoonful or two a day.
Yeah.
That's it. Just a little extra. Put it on your salad or any kind of stuff.
So Tanya says, can we make it with vinegar? So that's going to change it. Usually when you do the vinegar, you heat it up and then you pour it over. I am keeping, this is a live food with live active cultures in it. And this is just a different way because there's a little bit more wild fermentation. But if you use apple cider vinegar and you can use some vinegar, but generally on those recipes, when you are going to pickle it, you use vinegar and you have to heat it up and it will destroy some of the enzymes. Oh, so Carla says, my granddaughter eats cranberries and honey if she has a UTI and a kidney infection. Yeah, so there you go. You all know cranberry juice is very helpful for that. So for UTI, so the cranberry honey would be excellent for that too. And the cranberries you can find right now. So do it now because it will last for a while. So all you have to do is do your honey. So like if you had cranberries, get the cranberries, put them in a jar, and then pour your raw honey. Make sure you get it from the local farmer. Raw honey over it, a couple inches at least. And in a jar, I just kind of shake it like this. And then you're going to have to burp it every single day because it will build up a lot of pressure. Don't go all the way to the top because honey will make a lot of bubbles. So be careful. Don't go all the way up to the top.
Y'all, Stacy wrote a whole book on fermenting. The link's right here. So off grid with Doug and Stacy, and then hit the shop tab, where you guys can get all of her recipes and all of her little things that she put together and what they're good for in that book. It's a very good book. Yeah.
So on the garlic or the cranberries and honey, that's pretty much it. And then you're just going to burp it, and then you can wait. You can wait for a couple weeks. Generally, it will probably be good if you even go 3 weeks. and then taste it and see how it tastes. And then what's going to happen is the honey is going to get much more like liquid. It won't be as thick as regular honey is normally. And then from there, if you want to, you could refrigerate it if you feel comfortable doing that. And then when it's time to serve it, then you can take it out and, put it in a bowl and eat it like that. So it's just a thought. Okay. So Sitting Kitty says, I used to dislike fermented foods until I found crispy, crunchy ones in the refrigerated section of the natural food store. Now I like it. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think City Kitty, that was me. Most people, when you had sauerkraut, that's what they think of as that mushy old stuff. And it's not. It's very crunchy and delicious. Like when I would do fermenting workshops and stuff, people would be like, oh, this is good. I never used to like sauerkraut because it's very, very crunchy. So you can also do this and just shred the cabbage too if you want to do it that way and then just stick it in there. So lots of options. Oh, and then Sanctified Supply is doing honey garlic right now. Yeah, all this stuff you got to think about. You can ferment onions. You can do onions same way, just with your brine and onions. Perfect. That's like a pickled onion, and then put that on sandwiches. So look at all the ways we could ferment and make delicious condiments, because fermenting condiments is so easy.
Yeah, if you come to the conference, we'll have our books there. Homesteadinglifeconference.com.
So Doug said 2 tablespoons a day, 1 in AM and 1 at PM. Oh, well, it depends. Like for us, like I could do a couple tablespoons, 5 times a day if I wanted to, because I'm used to it. But like, it depends if you're just starting, if you want to do a tablespoon with your eggs in the morning and then see how you react. And if there's not a problem, if you want more, then you can do it at dinner as well. But I like to spread out my ferments. If you do yogurt or kefir or kombucha, or you're doing fermented mustard or ketchup, or if you're doing salsa, you know what I mean? Just kind of put a little bit here and there, and just with every meal, know you want to try to make a live food. It's really simple. And then if you don't have my book, I have so many recipes. There's honey ferments, there's some fruit ferments, there's some vegetable ferments, there's drinks, there's tons of stuff in there. So you find something for everybody that will like ferments. Kids, picky people, everybody.
And ferments really don't go bad. Like what you'll know, your nose will know, and maybe you'll see some mold or something on it. But there is something that grows on it that's white. It's called chyme yeast, and that's totally normal. There's never been a big, any kind of sicky or anything coming off of fermented food. It's only canned food is where you can get botulism and stuff. All right, she just ordered 2 of Stacy's books. Good on you.
But another one that I honestly, you guys, it's so simple to do is just, like I said, get an onion and chop it up. And if you want to put some garlic with it, if you close the garlic in there in a brine, it makes a beautiful condiment where you can just put on your sandwiches and stuff. And you made a probiotic. So who needs to ever go to the store and get probiotics? I just want to empower you guys to start doing this. Some people are like, oh, I can't do it. It takes not just a few minutes. You don't have to heat the stove up. You don't have to do anything. I mean, I just brought my bowl up with some stuff in here and just threw it all together. So just know it's not hard. Things don't have to be hard. Actually, they're kind of easy. Yes, fermented, Jimmy James, fermented red beets for the win. I am so sliced with cabbage. I love fermented beets by themselves. They're delicious. So the salt is going to protect it. It does not taste salty. It's going to, actually, at the end of the ferment, it's going to taste very sour, actually. Okay, keep moving on.
Shalom. Terminal journey. You got to email me at homesteadinglifeconference@gmail.com.
So Kathy wants to know, how's your homestead coming along? Fence finished?
I'm just about ready to hang these gates, but we got so much snow and ice on the ground, it's hard to do anything.
Yeah, I'm going to wipe out.
Yeah.
It's very icy. Yes, the beets were raw. Oh, so is it golfing? I'm using turmeric and pepper for my inflammation. So here's another one, and I'm going to do that one actually later. I have another cabbage. I'm also going to do with some cabbage, I'm going to get some turmeric, some raw turmeric, shred it with some peppercorns and some of my cabbage. And I'm going to do the dill again. And that'll be great because remember, turmeric is great. The curcumin in it is very good. It's a great anti-inflammatory. Adding the peppercorns are going to help it absorb the piperin, and the black peppercorns is going to help you absorb the turmeric better. And then the dill is going to make it have an incredible flavor. And then that's another thing. And just remember, for if you guys don't know this, if you could pick one food, and here's your little trivia question, and you pick your one food that has the highest amount of vitamin C, it is sauerkraut. It has like 700 milligrams of sauerkraut or vitamin C compared to like if I just had like a cup of the cabbage, might have 70 milligrams. And I don't know if that's exact, but the statistics kind of like between 70 milligrams and 700 are kind of comparable. It is very powerful. So sauerkraut is very high in vitamin C. That's how they got rid of scurvy. So they would travel on the boats and the ships and they would have a sauerkraut. So sauerkraut is very, 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 very powerful. So you're having the cabbage in there and you're having all that stuff, the turmeric. So vitamin C, fighting inflammation with the turmeric. So that's another option. So you can add all these things. You can use ginger. So when you add these to ferments, like in my sauerkraut, I like to add ginger to my sauerkraut too. So you could do that. That's also an anti-inflammatory. It's great for your health, help for your gut. So all these things are great. Don't just do like, sometimes I just say, I don't like to just do boring cabbage. I like to add stuff to it to spice it up because the flavor is so much more incredible. So just be creative, add a lot of these different things in here. And honestly, my favorite cabbage to use is purple. So I love the purple cabbage. He knows. I always think it has a more crunchier taste in the long run.
It's better for you.
Yeah, just remember anything that's purple has those anthocyanins in it. Like if you had to pick an onion, I always like to pick the red onions. Just anything, pick the purple ones. If you had to pick between the two. Okay. All right. Oh, let's do our little trivia question. You want to do the trivia question? Okay, so in the average household, okay, they say everybody has 24 of these things. Okay, so let's put some little answers. In your household, most everyone has 24 of these things. Can you guys make some guesses?
If you're making fermented honey and garlic for yourself, all you got to do is just put in a little bit of the garlic. It doesn't matter how many cloves.
Well, it depends on how big your jar is.
Yeah.
So just remember, like if you were making honey garlic in this, this is a lot. But if you're doing honey garlic in this, if you put about this much garlic, that might be 3 cloves full of it, like this much or so, maybe 4 cloves in this big old jar. You want to have 2 inches of honey over it, but make sure you have a lot of head space. So generally, I like to do honey garlic in a quart jar. So in a quart jar, you could do like 3, 4 bulbs of garlic, peel them, and then cover them with a couple inches of honey. And make sure you have a lot of headspace. And then because you're going to shake it every day, you have to really keep it coated. And know the first couple of days it'll be thicker and it's like, ugh, it kind of like a big blob. But then it'll get very juicy and loose and liquidy. And then you can shake it every day and burp it every day, 2 weeks. And after that, just leave it alone. Write the date on it, on your honey garlic. And then after a month, you can start having your garlic or the honey. It's still going to taste very garlicky. After it sits 2 months, 3 months, it gets better. 4 months, it gets better. 5 months, it gets better. 6 months, 5-6 months, it's really, really good. Very medicinal. But you still can't beat the power of garlic. So you can use the honey if you want to drizzle the honey in your salad dressing, or some people just want to just pop the garlic in your mouth. Generally, if you're going to do with kids, they would like the honey over the garlic part, but the garlic won't be very bitey after a few months. That's why this stuff is good to do early on and just have it. You can keep making it, or you can keep adding to it. If you are going to add to your existing honey and add more garlic once you've eaten the garlic, make sure you add some new honey in it also. Okay. 24 eggs. Okay, that's a good answer, but it's not right.
Is it the wrapping?
Just be quiet. Doug.
That's what it is?
No, just be quiet. He just gave it up.
Uh-uh.
Towel and eggs. Towels are good too. I picked toilet paper. So everyone has an average of 24 of these in your home.
But it's not toilet paper.
Condiments. Okay, that's good. 24 herbs.
And not in our home. We have 0.
0 what?
But the average house has 24.
What are you talking about? We don't have
of
0.
these things. We have 0.
Oh, well, okay.
We're not average.
Well, the thing is okay, there's 24 books. Okay, good. Bottles of beer, 24 beers on the wall, 24 ice cubes, spices, light bulbs, meds, mustard. Good job. You guys are coming up. 24 mice. That could be true too. Light bulbs, good. How long do you let apple brandy sit for? You can let it go. Yeah, you can a year. You can let it go, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months. I just used some that was from 2016. It lasts a long time.
All right, we're going to tell them.
Well, no, don't tell. 24 sheets of toilet tissue, ice cubes, batteries.
Tell you.
No, stop.
Why can't I tell them?
No, I'm going to tell them. No.
Oh, it has to be. You have to tell them.
Yes.
It's.
Okay, bottled water, nope. Appendages, processed foods, plugged-in electronics, apple brandy, hours in our day, vitamin supplements. Nope. 24 of these. So here, I'm going to give you a clue. It doesn't have to do with electronics. It doesn't have to do good with linens. It doesn't have to do with.
It does have to do with all that stuff.
No, not what this is.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm going into category. So this is a category that would be, you'd have it and you put things in it. A lot of people have them for different occasions too. Guns, that's a good one. Handguns, breakers, nope. Electrical outlets, nope. Fuses. Bookcase, nope. Bags. You're getting close with that. What kind of bags? Plastic book? No, not plastic bags. Storage bins? Nope. Books? Safe? Storage bins? Nope. Sacks? Be more specific, you guys. Baking soda? Mylar bags? Nope. Oh my gosh, you're going so fast.
You gotta tell them.
No, I want someone to get it.
No one's gonna get it.
Yes. What kind of bags? What kind of tote bags? What kind of bags? Not grocery bags. Faraday bags? No. Sandwich? Jars?
Come on, tell them.
Paper bags? Outlets?
You just gotta tell them because we gotta say goodbye. It's 52 minutes.
Okay. Containers? Freezer? No, it's those little, the little paper bags that you put presents in. Birthday presents, Christmas presents, whatever presents.
Decorative bags.
Those little bags that people, when you get them.
People give them to you.
Yeah, so you repurpose them again. So when you give them a present and then you take your bag back or they take it and then you keep reusing them. On the average, 24 bags. Everyone has about 24 of these. So it's so funny. This morning in my class that I taught, my senior class, I asked them this question too. And they were guessing and they had some really good answers. And, it was funny because some people would say, I have 0. Some person had 10. Somebody said, I have like 50. So I guess it all averages out. I only have 1. Do I win? Yeah, gift bags. That's what they are. The little gift bags. So 24 is the average that they did. I don't know who they pulled, but.
Yeah, we completely moved our
No, we haven't completely left our homestead.
Yeah, we have, and we're moving on. That's exactly right.
But we're still doing our off-grid thing, and we're still doing all that.
That's not what she said. Not what she said.
Oh, so Jimmy John says my wife has like 2,400 of these bags. Need help.
Well, you have a lot of extra weight to carry since we don't have any, so you're making up for ours. All right, if you guys want to get your candle or your medicinal tea, especially for these presents, everyone's looking for great presents. The candles have long burn times. You can get someone some pearl powder. The ultimate gift in saying that you care is by giving someone something that will help their health. Yeah, that was good. Not this shallow stuff that people get. I know I've been so good to the last couple of videos, y'all. I'm trying so hard now. We just aim to please. All right. Copper Cups will be back in about a week or so. If you want to keep your eye out for those.
Oh, shoes is a good one too. There's people are still answering the 24.
I know it's like a delay here.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to try some kind of ferment, right? This actually would have been good. I wish I would have done it. It would have looked better too. I should have put a layer of carrots on here. I might have to do that later. Yeah, and onions. But you see what I mean? Then the next one you can make. And then let them stand out. They look beautiful. Remember, 2 weeks. If you don't have a fermenting lid, we sell these on our, but we don't sell them. We get them. You can
Mason Tops.
Off-Grid with Doug and Stacy at Mason Tops. And they have all the kits. They have the pucks and they have the tops. And you get 4 in a pack, which I like these. Most fermenting things you only get 1. This one you get 2. I like this. So, or 4. You get 4.
All right, y'all, just remember the most capable hand is at the end of your wrist. Stop co-opting out your life. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, don't we know enough already? With our own eyes, we've seen it. You know, get your cheeseburger if you take a bioweapon. I mean, it's crazy. So you guys, we got to take care of ourselves. That's it. Ferments, getting outside, grounding, you know, getting the chemicals off your body. Don't be, you know, going to getting a perm or dyeing your hair or tattoos. All this stuff is not good for your liver, not good for your body, your skin, the food, the fluoridated water, the fluoride in your toothpaste. All this stuff is all designed to keep you disconnected and slothful and controllable. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you guys the truth. So just, you know, take good care of yourselves. Live the best you. Yes. Yeah.
Now's the time.
Live your best life.
There's always tomorrow. Right?
Yes.
If you mess up today, there's always tomorrow. Just know that.
And get your kids and your grandkids off these devices as much as possible, especially your grandkids. Really teach them that this thing is a tool and it's not just to be dragged around and it's not a game playing thing, right? So like the psychological damage being done right now with kids and these devices are something that you're going to wake up to and you're going to be like, holy smokes. So just, you know, try to manage your kids a little bit and your grandkids and get them out of public schools. The list is pretty long, but we have to stay diligent. It can be done. Escape the matrix.
Yes, give me a donkey.
No donkeys.
Yes, we're getting a donkey.
No.
I'm getting a donkey. With my sheep, I'm getting a donkey.
No.
Yes. Yep. Okay. So try to ferment. I want everyone to try something and report back next week.
Yeah, you guys are going to report back next week. Yeah. All right. Stay vigilant out there.
We'll see you guys very soon. Next Monday night at 7:00.
Or Wednesday.
Time.
Or Wednesday night.
If you're in the university, I will see you. We're going to talk about this week. We're talking about sprouting seeds, nuts, and grains. Sprouting and soaking.
Yes. And that's at university. University.offgridwithdougandstacy.com, where anything goes over there.